Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another stream, another trading video, another trading stream. Let's go, let's go. If you're here with me this morning, you're here with me to collect some shmoneys. And we're also going to do an analysis on gold. Of course, y'all already know we on gold. We on the chart gold, right? All right, cool. So, let's hop into it. My bad for being a little late. My computer, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to figure it out. It's lagging, and you can even see here it's lagging. I been did this, right? I been moved the chart and it's lagging, right? So yeah, I had to do a whole restart. It wanted to update something and then restart after that. So yeah, I tried to rush it as fast as I could, but yeah, so we're here, all right? Better late than never, right? So currently I've had a busy morning since 6 this morning. All right. And I was watching it when the market was here. This big bullish candle wasn't printed yet. Right. It was just these four candles. Right. So let's look at that. All right. It was these four candles that I was paying attention to on the hourly. Right. I wanted to see how she reacted above this gap that we already marked up, right? We marked this up when yesterday or the day before that. It was one of those days, right? Um, yeah. So we marked this gap and it's got taken. We got the X's on them; they're taken. But there was liquidity sitting above this. Remember I said yesterday there was liquidity in this wick now becomes liquidity. Put a dollar sign above it. Okay. Why? Because the gap wasn't filled for one, and this is a wick above the previous wick. That's now liquidity. Okay. So, and then there was this gap here, right? The reason it's small is because it's not filling this whole gap. It's because somewhere on the lower time frame, this area was probably filled, right? But we have this gap after stream yesterday. See how laggy my computer is? I just made a move and it's laggy. All right. It's not good because I'm trying to move. I'm trying to talk and I don't want to lose you guys. All right. So if we're looking how she reacted, she pushed up with the wick and came back down, right? Taking the bottoms, right? I mean, really taking the bottoms. We got way down here, right? So these guys are out. Yo, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to deal with that lagginess, okay? Because the market is moving and this thing is lagging. I'm clicking a lot and nothing's happening. So I don't want to click too much and things start moving. Alright, so I don't know why it's doing this. It's doing it again. Let's look here real quick. Why this thing decides to load. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just going to reload it. We do have news today at 10. So approximately, 2 hours. We have news. So we're going to be vigilant of that. We're most likely not going to even be on stream. We might not. We don't know. Yeah, I want to reload it. Okay, I'm just resetting the chart right now. I just don't want you guys looking at a blank screen. Like, Come on. Still blank? Okay. I don't know. See, I don't even know what that is. That's why I was saying I want to be clicking all over the place. It's still loading. Okay. It's allowing me to move. Okay. So now that we got the full picture, this is what I was saying. This became liquidity. This wick became liquidity, guys. Right? Even though they took the tops. Right? So they took the tops first. Where were they heading? To the bottoms. Right? So you can see that. Right? They come up, taking some tops. Boom. They push up even more into insufficiency in price. If the chart would show us and stop doing all this extra stuff. I don't know why it just kicked us out the chart. I mean, everything's like spinning and loading. Alright, cool. I don't know what the problem is now. Come on, you're messing up my class. Wi-Fi, everything good. Everything good. Phone good. Shit. Turn it off. Well, dang. They're not giving me nothing today. I wonder if they're doing that on purpose. I wonder. Come on, man. Give me another page then, since you want to take all day. Everything is spinning and just spinning and just spinning and not pulling up my pages. This is crazy. Alright, let's see something. Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. I don't know. It's not working. Nothing is working now. Okay, I'm not sure why though. When... Oops. Let's see. Would this work? No, nothing is working. I don't understand why. But let's see. I'm gonna just close down the browsers then. Because it just seemed like the browser just probably just messed up. Maybe I gotta update the browser. Maybe I should try that. I mean, I restart my computer every day. And I make sure every program is closed. So it should not be acting like this at all. At all. Okay, so let me... I don't know. It's weird. It's making me miss the market though. Okay, let's see if this will come up right. No. Still nothing. It just won't bring up the browser now. Okay, the browser's back up now. Now I just have to, boom, there we go. There we go. We back in the game, y'all. My bad on that. My bad. Let's go back into what we were talking about. Y'all need to hear this. Okay. We're back in this area again. Alright, so they took the tops. We can see the tops were taking here. Let me get a alright. Here, tops taken. Everybody's X'd out, right? Then they sweep the lows. Now everybody here is X'd out, right? They even got some folks, some more people down here in this wick, okay? So when they did that, where did you think they were going? What did we say yesterday on stream? We had this here, this. We found all this, and we've been looking in this big area, keeping our eyes on this area, right? That all-seeing eye right there, little, but there you go, right? We've been paying attention to what's above. And we knew what was below. So we can update these guys, because these guys are out now, right? This wick came down and smacked them, right? So boom, they're out. And then these guys over here, we're not going to say they're out just yet completely. There's still more money sitting in this wick, right? But then there's a insufficiency in price, a little gap right here too. Look left, right? So this is still money sitting here. This wick now becomes what? Liquidity, right? There's money sitting in that now. We have a little gap here. They slipped a little bit here, right? They pushed up here. Next candle came down, closed it. The next one came down a little long. Not the first one didn't close it. This one, the second one closed it. See how I closed it and then went up. All right. There was another gap. They slipped here. So they're just marking their footprints, guys. So let's just move this out the way because we actually don't even need these because these guys are out now and it's been covered. So all of this has been covered. We're just going to clean up the board so our eyes can see that this wick eventually, that was liquidity, got hit over here, right? Well, actually this candle did. So that candle probably wicked up and then took them. Yeah, this white candle here, right, took these guys here. So they're what? Out. Okay. This wick here, remember I said there's money in the wicks. You have to mark them. Look where we at now. Look what they're doing. They're taking this wick. So this wick is not out yet, but it will be, right? Why? There's a gap sitting right above it. Money, right? Even here, a gap. These are lower time frame gaps, right? These three. And then we have this big insufficiency gap right there. Okay. This is just a trade. Let's talk about where we currently are, right? So we know what the targets are. We know what we have above and below, right? As above, so below. You must do both. But you got to be able to tell the story. What is making this market move up? Well, the grabbing of liquidity. Look left here. This last candle that came down and took these guys. Took this little bag, activated whatever activated. You know, people's pending orders thinking that this market was going to continue to the downside, right? Those guys are in way drawdown. Hopefully they cut their trade or whatever. But this is the story. All right. They came and took these guys, this candle. What they do, push away, they snap. This is beautiful. They snatch. This is what you want to see. You see that, you can guarantee just about you're going to go up or in that direction, right? It's about where we're trying to go overall. So you got to play the story how you play it. Even though this is a snatch, that doesn't mean that it's going to continue down, right? It did push down. It went down. right after this snatch, it went down. We were in that trade yesterday on the stream. And look what she did. Okay? She snatched these guys money. Right? So let's talk about it a little bit. This trade ended up at the end of the stream with 204 pips. Should have got out when they went down below this. This would have been out. You're out. Right? You should have just took your profits right there at the 204. So while I was on stream, I seen this happen, this wick. So when I seen that wick happen here, I was like, oh, it's time to sell. Right? It's time to sell. So, I mean, they took this side first, and then they rushed to the other side. Then they took that side, and then they rushed to the other side. That's what they do, guys. This is what they do. This is how they trade. They got to go and grab money above, that's sitting above and sitting below. As above, so below. All right? So, where are we? From here, right? This wick here. Close. Boom. I mean, for real. You could even figure out what's going on here and get in on a lower time frame and take buys all the way up. Okay? We're now in, these guys are here. They're now what? Out. Because we're in a gap. And we got above this wick. So this wick is done. And we got up in here. We can slide this over too. See if she gonna get up in that. We don't need to do this one. This one's out. I'm sure there's something happening here, possibly on a lower time frame. But you see all of this here. These became money. Okay? Now it's money. And there's a little gap here. Look at this candle. Nothing, there's no sell play in this candle, right? From here on up. Okay? So, we see it. Just in case you don't see it, I'm going to show it to you. Oops. Here. And the tip of this wick of this candle. There it is. Look at that. You stretch it out and get a little bit more precise. See? Where's the play on this side? There isn't one. There is no black candle on that side. So we're just going to stretch this out. Like right there. We'll update it. Alright. So we are now in here. This is probably a 4 hour. But look how, if you adjusted this to here, where this gap really is, look how they came into it. So we'll just go down and look. They closed it completely. This one's done. Right? But are we done? That gap is what? This area here. Let's keep looking. We got a gap here. It's very small. Here. This buy to sell wasn't played off of again. And so we will play off of it again. We got more of a gap up here too. before we get up to the big gap. So let's look at this wave. Can we see this whole wave? Can we fit the wave in there? Yes. Well, we've completed from here, this top, right, to this bottom. We've completed well over 50% of this wave, of this side, right? Got all these sellers, now we got our buyers, right? Buyers want just as much as the sellers because they're just as greedy, right? Look at it from that perspective. They have to be an equal market. This isn't equal just yet, but it is well over 50% completed for sure. If you was to fib this from this top to this bottom, I'm sure the 50% is already done. All right. So just checking. All right, we good. So these are our targets. This is what we were aiming for. Due to the fact that what happened here was giving us the push and the leverage to be able to get this market up here. Okay. So we're now taking liquidity, grab that, and we pushed above it. Got into the gap, closed the gap, and reversed. But it doesn't mean that this is done. This is a 5-minute, guys, right? 5 minutes. If this was to happen on I don't know, an hourly, then yes, you'll probably get a nice amount of money, right? But this is happening on a 5-minute. So this could, you know, be an area of a turnaround because they grabbed liquidity here and then they reached into the gap and closed it. All right. But I'm looking left and I'm seeing that there's so much more before we need to really turn around. If we turn around now, I don't think we're going to go very far just yet, even though we have this area here and then they pushed above it. All these guys are out, right? Pushed above it and they made slippage. They slipped all the way up. So it's giving good signs because we have some things that we can target below, right? If we was to sell off of this area, we can come down here to this gap. They just dipped into the gap, the slippage candle here. But if you're looking at this from a trend perspective, the trend has not been broken. So we could still be on the uppity up, right? But I'm looking at how price action is in this area. Is it giving me the signs? It just dipped down into this. This could be enough dip to push this market back up. But I always look at it from two different ways. Because if I'm looking at it from a bigger perspective, let's see, like an hourly, a 4 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, it's a little choppy. Let me just clean up so your eyes ain't looking at stuff. That looks weird. Alright, it's pretty good. You're done for, you're done for, you're done for. It's kind of messed up, but type of world we live in. All right, so looking at the 4 hour, this really very strong momentum to push up to get above here, filling this little gap area, right? I still believe there's a high chance of us getting up here to this price, just because this gap is just too yummy, right? I mean, we could do it, but there's slippage here, so I'm going to expect us to do some type of falling. But you know, I mean, I'm still in this trade. Got in here this morning. Oops. Okay. It's almost like some equal lows down here, right? Getting above here, bouncing into this, or dipping somewhere up into this, maybe even 50% of it, maybe even closing it. You never know. Okay. So again, the 4 hour perspective is just showing me more, say, you know, we got buys, and then it's showing liquidity. And so far it's grabbing little liquidity bags, right? We're going to drop down to the 1 hour and see what's up. Okay. Still looking good here. So let's play the shot game. So if I was to take a shot here, like look for that sell, because she pushed up, I want to sell off of this area, right? Let's see. Does it look like it will drop? Well, nope, not on the 5 minute it doesn't. On the 1 minute, it doesn't really look like it's going to drop. You see how they closed this area? I see they dipped here, but they didn't close it. You can see they didn't close it. That wick to this wick. So from this wick to that wick, there's an opening there. They had one here. They closed it. Closed above it, right? Yo, vibration is gonna have to go. All right, so it's kind of giving, but not really, you know, what I would be looking for. And it's 1 minute, so this is gonna happen really fast. I can't even see over there. I see this gap here that they created on the 1 minute. They can pull back to these gaps. If they were to bounce back up. So from this area, she moved 22 pips. Not really of a snatch from there to here, 22 pips, and then they had a gap. They still left a gap. This gap down here would have been about 30 something pips, 37 pips, and then this gap down here would have been 52 pips. Because they didn't snatch like how I would want them to snatch, it's not giving, and even on the one hour, she did it a little bit. Let's check the 4 hour. Should minimize. All right. I think they're gonna feel it some more. The 1 hour, I mean the 1 minute, let me go down to 5 minute. Yeah, nah. This little setup here, it's not giving me a reversal vibe, should I say. I wouldn't play a reversal off this. I would actually just buy off of this area. All right, so I wouldn't take a shot for a sale here, right? I would more say buy to the next insufficiency in price here. When we got these targets, because we're still paying attention to the fact that we took liquidity down here. This is giving us our reason to go up. Here's another footprint of them going up. Big ass candle. Another one, right? Going up. Another one going up. Big ass candle. Going up. Another one. Another one going up. Big ass candle. Whoa. And then another one here. Boom, going up. And this one here going up. Big ass candle. All right, so the train is moving. All right. The train is moving. Based off the 5 minute, we're still on the uppity up. We haven't broken nothing to the downside, not even on the 1 minute. So they came, just dipped into this area, this little gap here. That's all they did, was just dip here. Where was it? Like here. They dipped into it and then went up. Created a little bit more insufficiency in price, and then they dipped back into it and then went up. All right, they're creating more insufficiency in price. They're going to dip into it and then go up. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. And I look on the hourly to see, did we pass it? We did surpass it, and we're still acting as if we want to continue to move into it. Right, and I see what's happening on the lower time frame in 1 minute. So I'm going to look at these as targets versus entries. Right, and then we still have this big one up here. So maybe possibly we get up in here. I'll be looking to see how she reacts in these areas if I want to take a sale off of it. I look left, I see that this candle is trapped money right here. Right, we got a buy and then a quick sale. Right, so now, and this area hasn't been played back into with the sales, so we're going to go ahead and look in this area, which is about, I don't know if you was to fib this candle, this buy candle, maybe this sits in like the 88% area, all the way to 100, right? So this is that gap. So I keep that in mind. You gotta understand, guys, you gotta look at this thing from so many different angles. There's not just no one way to look at the markets. There's so many different angles. You're in my head right now, listening to my voice, right? So you're getting the raw me in trading and how I think. I'm thinking out loud, talking to you, explaining why I'm thinking this way. And I'm looking left and I'm just seeing what went on and where my other positions was, right? And then what's above. The all-seeing eye. You and I, we're above, okay? So, even on a 5 minute, it's still not really giving like, 15 minutes is not giving like a turnaround really either. This one is 91 pips. We close this as, I'll close out with the 91 pips for the day. I'm just thinking. And looking. Alright, so we got these little targets. Pew, 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 pew. We can go ahead and smack those guys, right? Get all the way up here. Alright, vibration. You're gone. You're gone. You're doomed. Okay. I am trailing gold right now. Buys looking good. Buyers are looking good. Just this area got taken and then got filled. That's the only thing right there. Okay, let's see. Maybe that give us a little more action. Okay. Here. Now maybe we can get down up in here. Probably up in here. Let's just see. They filled this bad boy. Accumulation here. They're taking some tops. We could take the bottoms here. Get down here. This one's already dead. We don't need this one. It would be more, say, this here. This little gap here. How are we reacting? I would have wished this was more, this was just a little different. It looks good here for the sale to come down here. Creating this nice little M right here for those retail traders to see. Doing it real fast though. You want them to sell it. They did. You can see it. These black candles are sales. Right? Didn't get there. Don't mean that it won't. They easily swipe down there and get there. It's real close. Just want to see how I keep looking off of that. Alright. Because let's just see if there was a shot off of this first one. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I wanted to play 5-shot game, right? I could have shot off of here. I could shoot off of here. Using the proper risk, right? Say I take five shots. Right? Shot here, 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 and here. Using the same risk, right? But bigger, you know, each one of these will be bigger profits as you go up. Bigger profits, right? So it would look like this. You'll keep it tight, right? Right above it. That's one. Or you can do right when you get there. and then put the stop right above it. It's another shot. So many ways to play Forex, man. It's just fun. Alright. Another shot. Let's see, right. Right there is fine. And we'll take another one here. Make it tight and pretty. Okay. Like that. Right? Something like that. Now what we'll do is we'll just go down to the lower time frame and check it out. How much would you have gotten if you taken this shot off of the sales? Not much, because she only came here. So let's see. $23 clicks off of this one. She moved 23 clicks. That's not enough, right? This wouldn't be enough. You might get stumped out at probably, like, if you entered, let's say you entered here. Okay. You still didn't get that much, about 19 pips off that one. So that won't be like a no bueno. So we're gonna go for the next one. If she decides to target the next one, right? What are we aiming for? We're trying to get down here, look left to this white candle here, and then there's something here, 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 right? Maybe, you know, we're looking for that 60 clicks, right? But we're gonna keep it tight. This one does look promising to hit this stop. This would be the second shot. This is just hypothetically, y'all. Don't I'm not taking shots right now. This is just if I wanted to play the shot game with my account, then these would be the type of shots that I would take. Okay, so 60 there, 62 there. Let's just bring it up. So 60, 60, 60. Okay, so this shot probably won't pan out. You would have got some pips, 19 pips approximately. It could go deeper, you don't know, but you would have been probably out at either break even or you would have just waited on it to hit your stop at 11 pips. Okay? You can do that and entered off of this gap. This gap area would have been an enter place. Let's just go here. Like a little shot there. Right? We took a little shot there. Just to see, maybe. Let's just check the 15-minute, see how she reacts off of it. All in this area here. Okay, we shooting this down based off of here. So we'll just do this. We'll put it on that one. How about that? Might get more. Get here. Might get here. Fill that at 22. 22 clicks. If we fill this, we'll get 22 clicks if we fill this little gap. Right? So I'm still in buys. But let's say I want to play with sales and see, right? Use very tight wrists. These are just going to be some quick little, you know, maybe we'll get that turnaround of 60 clicks, right? Which would be back down here into this. I don't see no reason why. There's a gap. Slip. We slipped after we took all these guys out here. Every last one of these guys. Right? Oops. We still have this. So this side's done. But this isn't. That's money. It's liquidity now. And there's a gap below this liquidity. I mean, yeah. For sure. Alright, so let me just delete that because we don't need that for nothing. So, where are we? We are up in this area. Now it's looking more like a sell. Off this shot here. If you took a shot here, right, off of this gap, you get more profits. A little quick shot there. So if this shot don't take, we'll go to the next one. We're aiming for the next one. This is where they would want to turn around at, up in these areas. But you would have to pay attention to what's happening, what happened here, this white candle here, before it gets up there. But because there's always a place where she might just snatch and, you know, reach up into it and then turn around. Now we're getting more of a presence of a sell. But I wanted to see it more on the 1 minute though. Yeah, they gave it to us on the 1 minute. Late. Okay. Alright, so we had a push-up gap. They came down and filled it, right? And then we pushed play back into this candle here. And then now we're taking the bottoms. So we had to take these tops first. Take these tops first. All of these guys here. In order to get these down here. So we did get here. Just a little later. Just gotta be patient and wait on it to get there. It'll get there. So we'll see what we got. Nice little, what is this? A Head and Shoulders for you retail traders. That's real cute. Not to say that it don't work. I'm sure it do. But I want to know, does it work long term? Yes, possibly, because if this was created on a higher time frame and it did all of this would be a lot of pips. But because it's short, okay. You know, it's a 1 minute. You're gonna see fast movements and short pips, which is fine either way, right? So we did get down in here. We got down into this little insufficiency. You're watching it, right? We got in there. We dipped into it. We had to create a reason on why to get down there, right? This is why we had to get down there. This gap is why we had to get down there. Okay? Then this wick right here. So we're going to wait and see if maybe this was the close of this gap. They still didn't close this gap. We still have more gap. They just dipped into it. But we still have more below it. So now we're closing it. Okay, so this first shot would have panned out. You would have taken that first one. You would have got 30, been up 33 pips right there. That ain't a bad shot. Right before, 3 minutes before or 2 minutes, should I say, before New York. That New York time start kicking in. From 9 to 5 will start coming in the market. So the 4-hour did fill. If it did that, it filled it on the 4-hour, correct? Yes. All right, so that 4-hour was filled completely. That gap got filled completely. Listen, look how much more I got of a shot versus me marking on the 4-hour the gap here. Look how much of a difference it was. This was me having to, yes, this is a 4-hour gap, but how do you narrow it down? You got to drop down to the lower time frame to get the shot. They're going to fill this, of course, but if you want a tighter shot, you need to go down to the lower time frame and find it, right? Because this was above. Now, let's go ahead and mark it again. And drop down. Look at the difference. All right. This one gave you a 22 pip pullback. This shot gave you a 7 pip pullback. Big difference. Big difference. Okay? That's the difference in this insufficiency on the 4-hour and this insufficiency on the 5-minute. Because if you look over here, look left, the 4-hour, that mark doesn't, that insufficiency is already covered. So you have to drop down and find it. Here it is on the 5-minute, right above it. Boom, gap. We take a shot here. We put our stop right above it. Look left, look right now. Oops, dragging stuff. Boom, there's a shot. Right? You got probably, she pushed, look, 35 pips for you off of this shot. Off of this insufficiency in price. And still gave you 35 pips. But getting down into this insufficiency in price, again, on lower time frame, right? And bouncing off of it, moving to the upside. Right, doesn't mean we're going to go all the way to the upside forever. You just have to continue to watch this. This can come down. Look what's below it. Gaps. So we don't want this one. I wouldn't take a shot off of this anyway. It's too big of a gap. It was too big of a gap. So I wanted a tighter gap. So I found them on the 5-minute. Look at them. Boom, boom, boom. Shot, shot, shots. Can make money all day. As soon as it gets in these areas, I'm selling. Area, selling. Area, selling. This area, selling. Even if I was to get, you know, really I only need about 20 clicks per. I would say on these ones, I only want 20 clicks. Right? So, like 20 would be like right here. It only need to bounce here and bounce down here. Right? Come here, bounce down. And then come here and bounce down. It's 20 clicks there. Not even reaching here. It just depends on how it's going to look in these areas though. Right? It has to do a 1-minute setup. It did it. Refusing to move higher. Boom. Sell off of that. Take it. Quick scalp. Could move lower. You know, you never know. This could be that shot that takes it lower. right here. It's giving a little perfect head and shoulders right there, right? We got gaps below here, gaps below. Could do that thing, could tank. Then let's go check it real quick while it's doing all that crazy stuff. Here's another reason why you will see it drop. Pulling up this wick area here. They're pulling up on the DXY. Let's see, on 1 minute, did they pull up a little bit? Just a little bit. Look at this little pull up. Right? They were dropping. They've been dropping for a minute. A good minute on DXY. Gap here. There's a gap right there. So yeah, I could see why gold would be pulling back now versus going more towards the upside. It filled the gap, guys. It filled it. It filled one of the gaps already. The first one that we took. And look at the next 1 hour, 4-hour candle. We're due for a black candle anyway. We're actually due for one on a 4-hour. Oops. Yeah, I can look at it 1 minute. Filling these gaps. This is going to get taken eventually in the future, and we're going to go up past that. But yeah, we're going to let them grab some profits. Because they study so hard. And long on that formation. Alright, so we do have all of these bottoms here. Those can get taken. Easy, real quick, fast, and hurry. But will it? We don't know if we're going to go all the way down there. Maybe when Powell speak, we might. See, it is looking good on the 15 minute. The setup is already there on the 15 minute for the sales. To get into this insufficiency in price. So after this black candle was formed, let me show you. It engulfed the previous candle. So I look for engulfing movements. This right here is a perfect engulfing movement to push this market down, to get into this insufficiency in price. All right, dip in, dip. We want to see you get in there. Look, guys, this shot would have been nice. First shot of the shot game got 49 clicks off of that insufficiency in price. If you don't think that they turn around at these points, you're crazy. Right? Because it has to have the equilibrium. And if there's a gap, it's not an equilibrium. If it's a one-sided market, it's not an equilibrium. If that makes sense. You have to pay attention to. These are sniper entries. Look, got above the high, and there was a gap above that, right? Snipe. How much did this one give you? Good 50 clicks. It could go deeper. This could be that one shot that brings her back down, all the way down. Because guess what? We got money sitting below there, right? So let's say we was to fill this gap. That's at 66 clicks. If we was to fill or come down here to this gap and fill it, it's 100 clicks. If we was to come all the way down here, look left, to this little gap, that's 155 clicks. I mean, we can keep going. There's gaps below. 185 clicks down. Right? And then even lower, this one. Fill that gap. Or even get down there and touch that area is 245 clicks. And then to fill it, it would be 262 clicks. As if this shot was to bring her back down. Right? We are just about done with this wave. You have to watch it. Like, this shot does look good, but not when I come to the 5 minute really. It filled it. It got two candles inside. It filled. I can't deny that. Yes, I would have took a shot off of this if I wasn't already in the trade. I mean, I could still take shots even while in the trade. But I wanted to use this game as like, the shot game is how I would shoot. I wanted you to see what I would think in the future. All right, this shot taken would have gave us 50 pips. Maybe that's all it gives us, and then keeps moving up to the upside. Maybe that's it. But lots of money below, guys. Lots of money sitting below. We got money here, here, and we can mark them. We can mark these little gap areas that we pointed out earlier, because we got that, this small little gap. I do these as gaps too. Those little breaks up in there. You see that? I mark those as gaps too. That's insufficient. Oh shoot, guys. Just enjoy life. Alright. So, I mean, you can mark this one too. Oops. Okay. And then you can just like spread them out, get them a little better. Boom. Let's bring these bad boys over here. Alright, so alright. Now we've marked the 15-minute gaps. Okay. We do see all these gaps below equaling what? Money sitting below. So we got the bag sitting below. We got a lot of money sitting down here, guys. We know this wick here became money, and money in the wicks. So we do have that downside target. But we also have upside targets. Things to aim for and shoot off of. Maybe I want to shoot off of this wave because we're already 50% of this wave. I might want to shoot off of here. or here, or here, or here, right? I could take 4 shots. I'll take a small risk, right? I'll tighten my risk up. I'll take 4 shots. This one that we're in will be the first one. So I'll take this shot first. This off of this one. I'm going to take that one for the sale. Right? Then I'm going to take another one here for the sale. Depending on how she pushes up. If she push and goes straight through it, I'm not taking a sale. And you'll be able to see that on a higher time frame too. Like how she just push through it. It's not a sale here. So these can be shots, or they just can be just straight targets. You have to be able to distinguish the difference while it's moving in that price zone. But I'm looking at how she's moving here in this price zone, right? Making really nice, clean price action, playing back into each other, right? This wick. Let's see, did they close it here? Yes. Closing that wick, right? With the push up. But look how she's still moving in that area. So they close that. See how they will push through here? This is what I mean. This is, if I see this happen over here and over here, bet your ass I'm not taking no shot. I won't do it, I promise you. Right? It would have to, because I would feel like she wants to continue to move higher. But, you know, this one did give you some pips off of this shot. It gave you some pips. Hopefully you took your money, or, you know, you're at break even and just wanted to see if it'll play out for you. Or maybe you took partials and then you went to break even, right? Who knows? But it did give you about 50 some pips, right? We'll know this after she hits the stop. We want to see after she hits this area, how many pips did she push off of this area here, off of this gap. So off of this shot, how much did she push so far? It was about 50, 50 pips, right? So will she come back after 50 pips, hit the stop, right? And then we can determine, well, maybe right now we seeing 50 pips. We don't know before she hit the stop, she might push down even more. We don't know that. That's why we're using tight wrists and we're grabbing what we can grab. That's how you scalp. You can scalp all the way up. You make money all the way up. Maybe the next candle. What is this? We got, okay, we're in the new 15-minute candle. All right, cool. Look at that. Continuing to hold the buys. I'm still holding the buy here. But, let's see. Do I want to, I can manage it by, oh man, I can barely see that. All right. Can't see my entries. They so far down. Okay. We're gonna protect it because Powell gonna come in here and probably move these markets a little bit. So we're just gonna protect what we got going on. That's all. Nothing too crazy or too close. Alright, so again, we're just waiting, seeing if this shot off of this insufficiency in price will bring us down more than 50 pips. While I'm holding the buy at 23.74. Well, yeah, 23.74 is the price. Actually, my price is at 23.73. 23.73 right there. So we're going to continue to get this push up, and all of these guys over here, and you can see how she's playing a little white line. You can't see, but price is sitting right here, and I already got above these guys, got into this little gap, itty bitty teeny weeny gap, but there's a gap above too, and there's another one here. We got this wick candle here, money sitting above that, and it's all on a 15 minute. All right. Okay. So right now I feel like they're just trying to make a little setup move, because this shot could play out, guys. You just never know, right? And that's why we call it a shot. We take a shot, see how it reacts off of that shot. We got a target, we'd see how it reacts off that shot. She's obviously gave us some profits off of that. Maybe not as much as exaggerated right here. That's what we would want, right? Off of a shot, we would want lots and lots. But so far, she's only gave us what, at 40, close to like 48 pips. Okay. Now, price action over here looks really good. It closed off a lot of it already. Reaching up, getting into it, closing it. They do it quick. I mean, they'll create it quick, and then they'll demolish it quick. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch it. But I mean, strongly on that 15 minute is definitely, you know, looking like a really nice setup there. But the 1 hour, I always keep in mind the 1 hour is still pushing to the upside. Got a strong candle here. We got this nice little doji candle for those that like to play off the dojis. You know, the next candle they enter, and then she goes down, give them some profits, and then guess what? She rises. I've seen that one too many times. Look, here's another doji little candle for them doji players. Here we go, right there. Boom, gave them a little profits, and then took them out. Yeah. Oh, looking good, looking good. My buys are still holding up. Right here in this position here. But I'm looking to see if I would have taken a shot off of here, what would it look like? I would want more of a snatch on the sell side. I would have wanted way more. But, you know, it's still, I mean, it's still good. Still a good shot. Right? Yeah. And I would just watch it on lower time frames too. I mean, it still looks like a really pretty good shot, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me just keep finding it. I gotta keep going down to find it, because they're reaching for things. Okay, they didn't pass it. All right, cool. But they got it right here. They got a little gap here. So this one is out. They dip back into it here. Boom, played off of here. Let's see. Can I grab it? How come I can't grab this damn thing? Oh, here it is. That's gone. That's gone. We got new stuff. So you can walk this thing up. They're creating footprints. And they're doing it everywhere. There's a little gap there too. We do this on the 1 minute. I'm doing it right in front of you. Oops. Let's lock this bad boy. Alright. Class is in session today. Y'all have been getting some serious nuggets today. Thank you guys for coming to the channel today. I really do appreciate it though, for real. Y'all the real MVPs for showing up. Showing up, watching this video, being in my head. You know, I really appreciate that. It takes a lot of guts to come on here and, you know, put people in your head and your perspective of the markets. Because, you know, a lot of people, they look at it from so many different angles, right? And I don't think there's like a real wrong way to look at it if you're making profits, right? I mean, if you're looking at it the wrong way and you're making profits, you're obviously looking at it the right way, right? So, yeah, being in my head and seeing, you know, what it is and how I view the markets, critiquing how I trade, probably critiquing where I put in these boxes and what they mean, probably even critiquing where I think liquidity is sitting, you know. But I mean, go back, look at the record, you know. I got more wins than I got losses, so that means I must know something, right? Something clicking. Look how they just feel this insufficiency here. Let's see, will they go and feel it again, or will they come down here and tap into this one? Gotta wait and see. And just put the stuff there, you know. Just because it's there for a reason. They have to feel it eventually in the future. They'll come back and feel it. They will. They'll grab it because they're greedy. Alright, we almost got back up into this little head and shoulder formation. I hope these guys took some profits. So, come on. I wanted to see it get up here to this stop, right? A lot of stop losses sitting up here anyway, right? So, come back up into this area. So I can say, oh wait. So I can say, well, we only got like this shot gave you 49 pips. That's pretty decent, guys. If you were just looking for 20 and you got the shot, 29 pips. 49 pips of the shot. Let me just, I'm trying to get it about as perfect as I can. It doesn't have to be. Alright, so yeah, this shot would have gave you 48 pips. Yeah, you could have took it off of this insufficiency in price. I told you they react in these areas, right? Give you a little bounce. And sometimes they just bust through them. Like these 1 minute ones, how they just busting through them. This one's out. Done. Still got a little gap here. I want to see it get up here and then possibly up to here for the next shot. While I'm holding my buys down here, 23.74. Okay. Once it comes up here to this red or fills this up and continues, most likely it would be at my stop, based off of this little prediction. If it comes back there and hit us after giving us the 48 pips, right, I'm going to take the next shot and see how she is going to look up in this area while this buy rides up. So I'm just eating off buyers and the sellers until Powell speaks. We'll see what he gonna do. What did I say about you head and shoulders retail traders on the 1 minute? Y'all wanted this to play out so bad. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's look at the 15 minute real quick. 15 minutes looking delicious. Moving nicely. This one is already, I want it to be more complete by coming all the way up into it and closing a full candle in this zone right here. That's what I want. Yes, do it. So that buy can eat. I need my buyers to eat though. Buyers need to go ahead and push up. The sellers, see, look, this is a quick scalp done. If it puts you back at break even, you're pretty much out, right? Right. But I want to see it just get here. Look, slippage, gotta come in, feel it. We probably continue moving to the high side even more. We'll get rid of this. We don't need it. It's a lower time frame. We still have this one down here. You never know. She might come down there and feel that. She could still come down here. We just dipped into this. We didn't feel it. So still chances of it still doing that. You see, they're moving in between insufficiencies and price. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. A lot of you guys are calling it support and resistance or supply and demand levels. Well, if you want to look at it from that perspective, then yes, these areas would be considered that I'm marking. But I don't call them that. You can say it's more of like the institutional support and resistance levels. That's different versus what the retailers are talking about support and resistance levels are. They find theirs a whole different way than I find mine. Mine's is on an institutional level. Theirs is on a retail level. Okay? Because I'm not trading like how they trade. I trade smart money concepts. And my mind is a little different than theirs. I've been doing this for a very long time. Playing this game. It's a fun game. I like it. I enjoy it. So I'm, perfecting my craft at it by giving it some years, right? So it still didn't hit that stop. I wanted to hit the stop, godly, so we can be done with this one. And then the buyers, my buy sides will be looking pretty good. It really only gave us 50 pips here. If I wanted to sell this, I would have sold off this price, and they only would have gave us 50 pips, which is still good. I'm when it comes to the signals that I place, I like it to be 60 versus 50. But if you get TP1 and 2, that's 40 pips right there. So, the TP3 would be 60 pips out. But if it doesn't reach that, you reach 20 and 40. Hopefully you took some money there, you wasn't just full of greed. But the 60 clicks is, I know market can move 60 clicks. It's just about finding it on the lower time frame entry, and doing a top-down analysis and finding those shot areas on where I can sell. to give me the 60 clicks, right? So if this market gets back up here to 23.82, I would know that this shot only gave me 50, 48 clicks or whatever. 48 clicks, which is still TP2. So not bad, not bad for a little quick scalp. Now let's see what else we got. $15 still looking like it's going up, guys. Haven't broke anything below at all. Not even on the 5-minute. No, haven't broke anything. A little quick push below the lows here, dipping into insufficiency in price and then moving away from it. I mean, we see it happening. You got to be looking left to see it. I'm always looking here, paying attention to what she's doing, where she's reaching for over here. Because there's a story over here. But will this shot hold up? I wanted to stop playing around with it. Hopefully, it'll get here, 23.82. I don't see no reason why we can't get up there. Even though we are playing off of this little insufficiency in price right here. I mean, it basically puts you back at break even. After giving you 50 pips, break even. I mean, think about it. 50 pips is good. I'm saying 50 pips like, oh, it's just 50 pips. No, 50 pips is pretty good, guys. I mean, you put a $10 down, $10 lot size down, a standard. I mean, you made $500 that fast. If you understand what's happening here, 10 clicks is good. Make $100 that quick off of a standard. I'm just saying, this is fast money shots. Want to make quick bucks? Shot. But it also depends on how it's snatching in this area. If you wanted to blindly do it, you could. Just when it gets there, I'm going to shoot. When it gets here, I'm going to shoot. When it gets here, I'm going to shoot. When it gets here, I'm going to shoot. Like a robot. You could do that. But using the same risk on every last one of them, right? Because one of them is going to give you everything. Of course, like, let's say this is 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40. That's minus 40, or not even minus 40, minus 30. These three got hit, but let's say this one didn't. Right? This stop loss didn't. And price came up here and snatched and came down. It's going to give you your 40. So let's see, 10, 20, 30. So 30 clicks plus 30 more, bringing it probably back down even further. Let's say it ran 100 clicks. You still winning 70 clicks. So I'm just saying, there's so many ways to look at trading. However you want to view it and play it. I've done a technical analysis off of it, so this wouldn't be necessarily blindly. Blindly would just be hitting the button anytime I see the price moves. Right? Yeah. Eat them up. Let's go. I need my buyers to take off, though. Buyers will take off. She's been walking herself up for a minute. Man, Powell's speech could bring her to one of these areas and then tank her. Could. It could, guys. Like, this here is not financial advice, right? I'm not a financial advisor or anything, right? I don't work for anybody. I'm playing on my live broker account. No funded, no none of that. Just me and the charts, right? If I want something, I need to eat, I need to trade. So, anyways, y'all can tell I'm goofy, man, for real. Again, like I said, there's so many ways I like to look at trading. I am break even here on this trade. My stops are right in front of it, so basically break even. But it's just a free trade right here. Look how she's reacting off of this gap, guys. Like, come on. Just playing with them. Giving them a chance. Just trying to give them a chance. Let's see, 1 minute. 1 minute they came up, and let's see, where did we get? We got above all of these guys here. I want to see, look, these guys are all at, these guys got taken, so these guys is out right here. Those guys out. We still got this guy here sitting up here. We got these guys sitting here. This is money. I can't even grab it. There's money sitting there. They filled this area here pretty well. They did it pretty good. But it's because they came down and dipped and grabbed these guys here. Pushed up. Here's a little gap. I was wanting them to fill this gap. They were filling gaps as they were walking up, though. So they were creating gaps, filled it, come down, filled it. Creating the gaps, they will come down, fill it, right? A little slippage here, pushed up, come down, fill it. They just do this the whole way, either direction. They're doing this all day long. So let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Didn't I say we were due for a black candle so we can push up? Black candle, push up. All right, black candle, push up, take liquidity. Black candle, right? Push up, take liquidity. Black candle, push up, right? Push up, get up here, maybe take liquidity. Or here, liquidity sitting here. There's money sitting above, guys. There's a lot of money. Momentum is to the upside, right? Look how they feeling it. Looking like that. No, this market is not turning around. This market is going to continue. So I'm going to be looking up in this area too. All these little guys here. All these guys here. They're getting taken. They're going to get taken. I need to see it get taken so I can see if my shot game, how much pips I'm going to get on the shot game. Right there. So 48 pips looks like that's what we got. All right. Then they put us in drawdown. hypothetically, this is not something that, guys, if you come here now, this is not something that we're actually in. This is, I'm showing you how I would think if I was to scalp these markets. I would play off of these insufficiencies in price that I've found on the 5 minute, right? All the way up to the big, the big eye up here, right? Big all-seeing eye. Bring it all the way up there by taking these areas, maybe reacting off of them, getting some pips over here, shot, getting some pips off of this one, shot, getting some pips off of this one, shot, future shots, right? So basically off of this one, we've only, if you would have taken a shot here, it got 48 clicks. And that's still good, guys, to take shots off of these areas. 48 clicks here, still holding the buy, going up. I got into the buy early this morning. It was like around, where was it? 6, I was up early, 6:30, like right here. I was in a buy. And they gave me some drawdown. But I figured we were going up because of what went on over here. And then the train, I seen the train was already moving. So I was getting the confirmations by seeing all these strong white candles. So these strong bull candles was giving me confirmation that we could still be going up. And then we made these tops. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's take her. So I got in here and I'm up here now. But I'm also playing counter trend trading, scalping it, hitting sales. Because I mean, we're going to buy up, we got to sell too, right? So there's going to be sellers in these markets. Where are they? Well, they were here off of this gap. Shot, sell there, get your 48 pips and get gone. Don't be married to the trade because we are overall bullish, right? So if we're taking sales, then we're basically counter trending, trading. So it's going to be quick. It's not something that we're going to hold long term. Here, here, and here. And that's pretty much, I'm just sticking around right now, holding the class up today due to Powell having to speak. So I want to see what effect it's going to have off my trade here. Boom. Just right what I was looking for. How come I can't grab this? I can grab everyone else. Okay. We see what just happened to these guys. They out. Get out of there. Gone. Insufficiency. Gone. Filled. This one only gave us 48 clicks. Look how she moved. Let's go, baby. Let's go, buyers. What I say, I want them buyers in the market, but I'll take some sales here and there. I'll munch on a little treat. Just a little treat. Boy, I needed some coffee this morning. All right, so 48 there. That one, that 48. Let's see how she reacts up here. Man, I didn't hit 91 pips today. That's pretty good. Look left. They are still, how high do we reach? We reach about right here. We got to this candle here, but they still got that gap above. So let's see what we can get. We got Powell speaking in just a few minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And we got Powell. After he speaks, guys, most likely I'm going to be out. I got to get going. Got other things I got to go take care of. So, want to see what's up in the next 10 minutes. I really want some coffee. But I'm going to wait. Actually, we can set an alert here. See how she reacts. She might just, hey, continue to push up. Let's look at DXY real fast, just real quick. Yeah, if DXY pushes up, look at DXY. Got into that insufficiency in price and bounce. See that? Got here, bounce, come up. They tested it, bounce. I'm giving a nice little good sign there. I'm going to, due to the fact that I am up so much in profit now on this trade, then I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Where is it? Okay. I don't know why I just couldn't see it. Break even. Boom. Risk-free trade now. Oh, this one here was the shot over here. That's what we were playing. I just had it over here because I didn't want it all in this area. But this was the shot. And we got the 48 pips there before the turnaround. Now we'll see how she reacts in here off this price at 23.84, right? Which is another, what, 20 clicks up. Strong chance of it getting up in there in that price zone there. I mean, it just outperformed itself on my buy, though. My buys are still running. Gave me 95 pips so far. Just think about this, though. Lowered the risk, right? Still, the ratio is 1 to 23. That's ridiculous. By moving your stop here and she's up here, you've given yourself a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 23. And she's still freaking flying, bro. 97 clicks. I wonder how high this one will go. Let's go to the 1 hour. Just check it out. Well, she's up in our other zone here. Let's see. Can we take a shot? No. Wait. Let's see. Will she give it? Shoot it and just see. Just shoot it and see. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way so we can see it. Will it hit your stop, or will you be able to shoot off of that? The way she's moving on the 1 minute, I probably wouldn't shoot off of this one. Like I said, she's moving too fast in it. This shot would be invalid. Yeah, this one would have been invalid. Look how fast she moved through that thing. She moved pretty fast through that. I wouldn't have taken the shot there. I mean, you could have, you just would have got hit. Like if you were being a robot. So your 48 pips, you would have got here, you would have lost 10, right? So now it would be down minus those 10 clicks. Yeah, that doesn't look like how I would want, how it looked on down here. You seen the difference of how it looked enclosed in that area versus how it slammed through here. I said if it slams through here, I'm not taking the shot. This one would be an invalid. This is just a target. So my buys targets are freaking taking off, guys. I can't even keep up with this thing. Hold on. Up 115 pips right now. Let's go for the next one. So shot number 1 panned out. Shot number 2, not so much. Maybe shot number 3. We'll see. Look how she just took shot number. Man, this one's gone. This 2 gone. We'll just go ahead and just put that there just so we can just, for teaching purposes. All right, we're still going. I can't dang it. She's moving. All right, so 124 now. Still rocking that thing, guys. Look at this hourly. So I looked also to see how my shots that I'm wanting to take, if let's say I was to look for a sale, what it looks like on the hourly. I would have wanted to take a shot off of here, but the lower time frame didn't set it up right, so I wouldn't took a shot. The hourly looked like okay, but when you drop down, it doesn't look okay. So now you got to go to the next one, and the next one is sitting on an hourly in a wick above some wicks. Dipping into this liquidity, yeah, we could see possibly a shot off of that, right? But we do have this big all-seeing eye above here, okay? We got all of that. My bad, guys. I had to put it on mute. I had to talk to my girl real quick. And yeah, she still didn't make me no coffee. Here I am up making all this money for her, and she won't even make me my coffee. I didn't even ask though. I'm just messing with y'all. I ain't asked. I'm talking to her about some other shit, appointments for today. But we're still moving to the uppity up. Gold has outperformed itself for me today. Gold don't owe me shit, for real. I'm gonna be honest. This entry was just sick. I thought, if anything, we'd probably come back down and to dip below these lows, but that didn't happen. I took my chance on the buys because of the direction on the higher time frame was showing buys, and we wasn't breaking the trend on the lower time frame yet either. We're still trending buying direction on the lower time frame, so that worked out, you know. Now that they're smacking targets, this one is gone. All right, it's gone. They didn't kill that target. The next one would be this one up here. So I'm sure we got news already. It's already 10 minutes past. 4 minutes past the 10 o'clock hour. So I know we got news. And yes, we did get volume at that 9 o'clock time. Around the 9 o'clock time. Look at all this volume that came in at 9. Okay. And then that 10 o'clock speech. Yeah. This is good. I'm already in profits here. I'm actually in profit like right below in this insufficiency here. So I'm in profit. I'm riding her up. She gave me a decent amount today. 127 pips to the upside. All right, that's pretty good. Right. Will we still continue to the uppity up and get up in this eye? Grab this liquidity. We still got money sitting. That's gone. We still got money sitting above. I don't see no reason why we can't come up here and grab it. Yes, there's a lot of buyers in this market here. Eventually, they're going to get taken out with a long candle to the downside, or they might just gradually just bring them back down. They're either going to make it quick, or they're going to come down slowly, slow and steady. Right now, they're slow and steady going to the upside. So buyers is definitely present. Institutional. They're there. So we're on their train. Their choo-choo train going up. Right? They've now completed a lot more of this wave. We just only got this bit right here. But if we take this bit, we might as well dip into here. We might as well. Nice little movement there, guys. Real nice movement there. The price action just looks good. That's all. Looks real good there. So, but, you know, overall, guys, we are still bullish. Okay. Let me just blind this real quick. If you're looking here, look left. I'm aiming for this insufficiency in price on the daily. Okay. Then we also got wick above. We got this wick. What y'all think that is? Money in the wick, right? We already know that. Boom. Okay. Here we took the tops. Here we're gonna take the bottoms. So we're gonna mitigate up out of that. Boom. Push up above here. Push up above here. Now let's push up above here and get here. That's basically what I'm looking for. And you can see how I've been marking it up. It's look crazy on the daily because we've been sniping the mess out of the daily like crazy. So all of this is present. Like, oops, I don't want to get rid of that. We still got that dollar sign there. All right. Everything else looks about good. I'm just gonna clean it up some because we don't need a lot of this stuff here. It's just past money. And we've already played off of these areas. So we don't need them on the chart. All right, we still got some things here because we've been playing on a lower time frame. We've got something there. And then I think we should be all good now. Yeah, so this is where we are now. So if this daily candle can get above this black candle here and dip into this insufficiency in price, I would like to see it get all the way up and close it before looking for any type of selling action. But we'll have to be watching it again. You're always watching on a lower time frame. You can be looking at it like the 1 hour to see how she reacts up in here. If we look left on the 1 hour, we see that gap is there. It is sitting there, right? So we can always make this gap way more tighter as we go down in price. So we can go to the 15-minute and go look at that 15-minute gap if they give it to us. Okay, it's right here. All right, so yeah, you can, like right here, if they give it to me. Okay, make it a little bit more tighter. You probably can do it even more on the 5-minute, but I don't know if they're going to bring me back that far. They might. Let me check. Where is it? Oh, it's got to be way over here. Yeah, we went down. I don't know if they're going to give me that one. Nope, they're not going to give me that one. Which is fine. Sheesh. They're killing these markets. We've been lighting them up. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so it looks about right, guys. Like right up in this area. This is where like around that second shot would have been at, and you would have got popped with the 10 clicks. So we would have been out on that one, but this one went. So you're down to like, 11 clicks. So you're down to like 37, right? Pips in profit for the day. If you were scalping, taking sales on the counter trend. Like you can buy and sell at any given time, guys. Like you don't have to just, I go for one-way directions when I find a trade like this one that I'm in. I can go long term. But if I'm seeing that there's going to be some pullbacks, and I know that there's going to be pullbacks. I will be taking some little quick scalps. You know what I mean? But it takes a trained eye to see it because it happens like on the lower time frame really quick. Like these markets are fractal, guys. As above, so below. What's happening on the higher time frame is also happening on the lower time frame, just faster. That's it. If you can wrap your mind around that, you're like halfway there. Halfway there. I definitely need to go get my tea now. Or coffee. I'm gonna go grab me some coffee. Again, guys, I'm just holding this till to see where it gets here. I'm not really, I'm pretty much done with the trade and the trading day. I'm just holding off on this position here at 23.74. There's not much more that I can talk to you about right now. I do not see a signal for your buys or sales just yet, except for, you know, this one would have been this shot, and then the second one wouldn't panned out. We're where the second one is now, but maybe around this area I might look around and see what we got going, but they might slam through that, so we'll have to see, right? But the initial target is this all seeing eye above, so I am targeting 23.95 long term. Okay, and I want to see if this position is going to hold out long term to get up there. That's it. That's all. I'm stop loss and profit. That's it. All right. I'm gonna set some alerts so I can see if she does drop. I want to see if she gets like. Here's a little gap here. Let's see how she reacts off this little gap on the 5 minute here. There's gaps on the 1 minute too, so let me check those. So let me move this to here. I think that's the 1 minute. Here's a 1 minute gap down here, but let's just do this one. Look, didn't I say, you know, this would have been that quick snipe, you know, for the 48 pips, but look what the formation was. It was a head and shoulder formation, right? That's what they teach the retail. Then they give them some profits, and then they take it violently. You know what I'm saying? Like push them out of profit. There's no coming back. Maybe, no, maybe. They're not coming back. All right. If you didn't take your profits here, then they're not coming back. All right. You're just gonna have to look for the next little head and shoulder move, I guess. But again, that's not what I'm teaching you guys here. I don't teach head and shoulders and all this other retail patterns and stuff. That elephant, I don't know, butterfly, I don't know what the heck all that stuff is. I know what it is in real life, but when it comes to the markets and how people view it and which shapes, I don't really think that's it. I don't believe that. If it works for you, great. But hey, do what works, I guess. If the bat is working for you, then let the bat be it. Let that be the trade you take. But yeah, I don't teach this. This was just a insufficient. This happened to be an insufficiency in price where I was able to take a shot for a quick sale for 48 pips. That's what that was. But look how they came back and took them, demolished them. You can see it in the future, right? So, again, just waiting, and I'm pretty much done. I'm done trading for the day. I'm not gonna probably place another trade. But again, you get the point on what I'm saying about taking these shots, right, off of these areas here and here, using tight risk, right? Give it a nice little 60 pip profit or 40 pip profit. If you see TP2 getting hit, then most likely, you know, that 40 pip profit might be better for you. Maybe you should just get out at 20 or 40 pips instead of trying to take it down to 60, right? You probably better your chances of getting your TP areas, right? If it's 40 pips, so you can 40, 40, 40, 40 all the way up, and then up here, take the big shot, right? That's what I'm saying. That's just my mentality on me trading sniper ways. Okay, so yeah, and also understanding that market does have to breathe when it's going on its way up. This area here would have been, you know, probably not, it's just like 20, 25 pips in profit there. Who knows? It might give you 40, might give you 60, it might come back down in this area. This would have been the second shot, but again, this one hit our stop because we had it tight at 11 pip. So if you wanted to give it more of a stop loss, maybe you could do that, but I wanted mine tight because I want to take 4 shots. So if I lose one, I only lose 11 pip. If I lose another one, that's 11 pip, you know, 22 pip total, you know, and another one, you know, and so on and so on. But one of these sales would suffice. But my buys is making money too. So however you want to play it, you play it. I play it my way, and you're gonna come here and see me play it my way. All right, but that's pretty much it. Powell spoke, and it ain't really do nothing. I think this market might continue. More say to the upside. It's just depending on how we're looking on the hourly. Where are we on the hourly? What did we reach? What are we aiming for? Yeah. So 15-minute. Let's see. Did that shot take? Oh wait, it was a 5-minute shot there. What was I thinking? Let me see. Was this a 5-minute shot? Yeah, there was that 5-minute shot there. Oh, but this the one that they slammed. They kind of slammed through it. Yeah, because it went, what, 25 pip? That was way out of our range. But still, if your range was the basic range that we usually take of like 20, I say 50 pips, we take about 20, 30, 40, 50 pips. It just depends really how I feel and what I see in the markets as far as the stop loss for the previous high. Just depends. But this market could plummet off of that second shot. I wanted the third shot. So the second shot looked like it would have probably held up a lot more, a lot better. See, right now they just want to stop hunt everybody that's in these charts here, right? So I'm going to manage my trade a little bit more. Probably take some more profits off the table, which I'm doing now. Okay, just a little bit more off the top. A little bit more off the top here. I'm just trailing stops right now. I'm just grabbing just a little bit more profits. All right, so this one off of this shot, it gave you what? This one gave you the 60 pips. There it is. That one gave you the 60 pips, but it hit your stop first. Even though, what is that? 24 pip stop. Could have went a little bit more. You know, maybe a little bit more. Let's say this price action is real close to this price action, so let's do that. So let's measure. It's like a 32 pip. If you would have took a 50 pip stop here, off of here, you probably would have bagged your 60 pips. No matter if this did do a little wick, right? So let me see on the 1 minute, how did it look? Well, one minute burst through, and I wanted to keep going, but because she did this slippage, I knew she was gonna come back. Then there was slippage below here, right here, so she had to come back and fill that. Then there's this gap slippage below that. Did we get there? Oops. Almost. We reached for it. We got below this low, below this low. These guys, all these guys is out. All this is out. So, but yeah, that's the game. That's the gameplay. I'm like I said, my stop loss is in profit. This is a win-win no matter what. I did not really find a signal for you guys today. I just more say wanted to be on the educational part of the trading day, and recapping on what happened yesterday. But other than that, guys, I don't have anything else for you. I'm not going to hold you any longer. We've been on the stream for 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right, that's a very long class. All right, it's like college classes. Like, come on, now. For real, it doesn't take that long. But I did want to stay a little longer due to Powell. But look, she did reach manipulation right there. Reach. We could continue to get up here. And like I said again, all seeing eye above. All right, I'm pretty sure tomorrow when I come back on stream, we're gonna have something to talk about. All right, but until then, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Do something productive after the stream. Remember, it's about what you do when you're not trading that's going to affect your next trading day, right? So if you don't do nothing towards trading, don't expect nothing tomorrow. Okay? Do something today so that tomorrow comes, it'll reflect. All right? Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for coming to my stream. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know how this works if you're here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I will make sure that my computer is moving accordingly and make sure that it's up probably 10, 15 minutes prior before stream, so we don't have the same thing that happened to us today. It won't happen to us tomorrow. All right. But again, thank you guys for coming to my stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. One love. Peace. Mo Diesel out.